Hey everybody, it's Keegan here. I'm back with another video for you guys, and today I'm bringing you guys another edition of Keegan's Movie Reviews. And today we're only going to be talking about one movie this time. However, if you've read the title and seen the thumbnail for this video, you know that today's film doesn't really need an introduction, as the film we're going to be talking about today is a pretty well-known film. It's a very iconic and one of the most quotable films of all time. And that film in question is the 1998 comedy film The Big Lebowski, which was written and directed by Julianne and Coen and was originally released on March 6th, 1998. So this film came out 25 years ago. And I've seen this film 3 times. The most recent viewing of the film was last weekend at one of the theaters in my area that was doing sort of a re-release of the film for people wanting to see it on the big screen, and of course I went to it, and I figured why not talk about the film in this video. Now, if you haven't seen The Big Lebowski, perhaps you probably have heard of the film. Like, as I mentioned before, it's a pretty well-known film, and maybe you probably heard a quote or two that was taken from this movie, or maybe even seen a clip of it online or memes made out of the film. But yeah, it goes to show it's a pretty well-known film, and it's a cult classic film. The funny thing is, when I went to go see it in the theater, there were some guys that were dressed up exactly like the dude. They were wearing the robe, the white shirt, the plaid shorts, or whatever you call that stuff. It's like checkered or something, if you know what I'm talking about. And wearing the sandals or the shoes or whatever shoes he wore in the movie. Yeah, there were a couple guys that were dressed up like him from the movie. It was actually kind of funny, but pretty cool too. And I remember when the title appeared, everyone was clapping or something, like when the movie started. But yeah, it goes to show it's got a pretty big cult. It's got a pretty big cult following. Well, like I said, it's pretty well known for the film. It's a pretty well known film. So, like always, in all my other reviews, I'm going to talk a little bit about the story without giving away too much, and then we'll dive into my thoughts into the film, of course. So, without further ado, let's take a dive into The Big Lebowski. So, The Big Lebowski takes place in Los Angeles sometime in the 90s, and it follows a man named Jeffrey Lebowski, who is only known as the Dude, and the Dude is played by Jeff Bridges. In my opinion, his career-defining film, in my opinion. Now, the Dude is known as one of the laziest people in LA, as he's unemployed. He lives in a small apartment and has kind of a crappy car. And occasionally he goes bowling with his 2 friends, Walter and Donnie. Walter is played by John Goodman, who, in my opinion, this movie is also another career-defining film. Well, one of his best roles for sure. And Donnie is played by Steve Buscemi. So he occasionally goes bowling with them. However, one night when the Dude was on his way home when he comes home from the grocery store to pick up a carton of milk and paid 69 cents for it, he wrote a check for that. So anyways, he comes home and he gets attacked by 2 burglars who broke into his house and demanding he gives them money. As one of the burglars famously says, "Where's the money, Lebowski?" as he dunks Lebowski's head in the toilet. And the other thug urinates on his rug, ruining it. And he goes on to tell the thugs that they have the wrong house. They meant to go to a billionaire also named Jeff Lebowski, but instead they go to the other Lebowski known as the Dude, and he tells them, "I'm the Dude." And they mistakenly go to his house, and they was like, "Oh fuck. Well, is this guy supposed to be a billionaire? Ah, fuck. Well, this guy looks like a loser." Well, or something like that, as one of the thugs said. So, and then from there, the Dude gets caught up in a conspiracy involving the kidnapping of the billionaire's wife named Bunny, played by Tara Reid. and the dude gets in contact with the Big Lebowski, and Bunny gets kidnapped, and the Big Lebowski has to pay a ransom to free his wife. Otherwise, the kidnappers threaten to kill Bunny. So of course, the dude gets involved, and his friends get involved. And when the deal goes wrong, a lot of bizarre stuff starts to unfold. And the dude starts to ask questions whether did Bunny really get kidnapped, or did she just get herself kidnapped for something. And then from there, a lot of crazy shit starts to happen from there. And I don't want to give away too much. That's basically the story of the film in a nutshell. Now, when I first watched The Big Lebowski, this was back in 2020. I got the film on 4K Blu-ray for my 19th birthday. And I remember I loved it like so many people when they first watched the film. It's a really, really funny movie. It's so quotable, and the dialogue is really well written, and the jokes are extremely well done. And there's so many quotes in this movie, like so many good quotes. It's hard to pick which one's my favorite. Well, I'll just tell you some of the most famous quotes from the movie. Yeah, that's like your opinion, man. Another one was, has the whole world gone crazy? Am I the one around here who gives a shit about the rules? Market 0. And I don't know. There's just so many good quotes in this movie. It's just that damn good. But aside from the quotes and the jokes in this film, the storyline's really well written too, and it's got a good cast. Besides John Goodman, Jeff Bridges, and Steve Buscemi, this film also stars Julianne Moore, the late Phillip Seymour Hoffman, John Turturro. I have no idea how you pronounce his last name. He plays the iconic Jesus character in this movie too. And this movie also has what's his name? Sam Elliott as a cowboy character known as the Stranger and narrator in this film too. Although he mostly has a cameo in the film, and he's kind of the narrator at the beginning and at some parts in the film. And the set designs are really well done, and you just can't go wrong with this movie. It's a great movie, and it's got a damn great soundtrack too. It's got Creedence Clearwater Revival, Bob Dylan, and a couple of other great singers and bands in this film. And I can't decide if this is my favorite film from the Coen brothers that I've seen so far. It's either this one or No Country for Old Men, which I'll probably talk about one day on the channel. And I don't really have a whole lot else to add to this review. But if you haven't seen The Big Lebowski, do yourself a favor and check it out. You won't regret it. It's a classic. And yeah, I don't really have much else to add here. The Big Lebowski is a great comedy, and I think everybody should watch it at least once. And there's no denying it. It's one of the best comedies from the 1990s and of all time. But yeah, that's all I really got to say. So check it out if you haven't seen it. And I'm giving The Big Lebowski an 8.5 out of 10. Well, guys, that wraps up another edition of Keegan's Movie Reviews. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, as always, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment below, subscribe for more videos like this, turn on notifications, share the video with your friends, and follow me on my other social medias. Links are in the description down below. And what's your favorite quote from this movie? Let me know in the comment section below. And, yeah, guys. So that's all I got to say. So until next time, this is Keegan Shepard signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. And I'll see you guys in the next one. So until next time, this is Keegan Shepard signing off. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out. Bye-bye.